Holy smokes, is that you, Doug?
Wow, Mike, how you doing? How do you like this technology?
I am freaked out. This is my first ever video chat.
How about that?
I'm loving it.
I got to tell you, you look better in video than you do even in real person. I'm impressed.
Doug, every time I speak with you, I feel so pretty. I can't stand it.
Here's my first surprise for you, Mike.
All right. That's my hat.
That's your hat. I've got it right. Kept it right here in my office, and I pull it out when I need help.
I am honored. You know what I had to do? I had to go find an identical one.
Yeah, I know.
Now I feel myself again.
I warned you about that. I said, you sure you want to give that one up? That was fun that day out there, wasn't it?
That was great fun. That was Con Expo about a month or so ago. How did everything go for you guys?
Oh, we had a super show, and you know, it couldn't have turned out better. The Cashman thing was great. They were all buzzing about that. Your attendance in there the last night was fabulous. I've heard about that from all over the world the last month. I really appreciate you doing that. That was just super.
I had a ball. I actually was able to see a couple of shows while I was there, which never happens. And I think I met every employee and every customer you have. And you know what? The thing is about your employees and your customers, when they shake your hand, I don't know what it is about them, but they try and pull your arm right out of the socket.
I know. I was going to warn you about that. I've been in those events, and by the end of a couple of days, you feel like a weightlifter because your arm is stronger, but it's demolished getting there, you know.
No, it just felt I mean, I had no feeling from my elbow down, but it was great fun. I can't wait to do it again.
Well, thanks so much for doing that. We had a great time, and I heard all kinds of great reports. That's the best show we've ever had out there. And speaking of iPads, you saw our guys at the show with the iPads on, so a customer would walk up, talk to them, and they'd flip out this iPad and show them all this data. That's the first time, and we were the only ones at Con Expo that used it. I was really proud of our team.
Well, I can tell you that you're the only CEO of a major multinational concern that I've spoken with today on my iPad given to me by said CEO. So it's a big day for me.
Well, I'm proud of that. I'll tell you. I'm happy about it. I knew you would like it. It's changed my life. And the more I got a new one since I saw you, though. I went to an iPhone now.
Oh, really? So you're getting smaller and bigger at the same time.
And I can it's my phone, it's email, it's everything. And I really like it because I can put it in my pocket.
You are one plugged-in CEO. What have you been lately? What's going on?
Now, here's my second thing for you, big guy. I just followed you around D.C. the last 2 days.
You were in D.C.?
Yes, I was. I went up there to Capitol Hill yesterday morning, and everybody's buzzing up there. I thought I was the big dog, you know, and they all said, well, the big dog just walked out the door. He was already been here.
I missed you by 24 hours. What were you doing there?
Yeah. Well, I had some meetings with some senators to help on some things, and then we had our business council, which meets as a CEO group yesterday afternoon and this morning. We had an interesting speaker last night for dinner, Leon Panetta, the CIA director.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the bin Laden raid and the ramifications. It was fascinating. Really something. A great story in America.
Oh, that sounds great. I can't top that, but I did testify to the
I know.
committee.
I think you topped it, Mike. I'll tell you. I've heard from everybody about that. That was great.
Well, it was a lot of fun. We talked mostly about the skills gap, the stuff we've talked about before.
Yeah.
But, it's incredible. Even with unemployment still around 9% or so, you got 200,000 manufacturing jobs, 450,000 trade jobs that can't be filled.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if I got their attention or not, but I kind of sat there in a suit and tie. It felt a little weird, but it looked like they were paying attention.
Yeah, they did pay attention, and it's a message we're trying to get out because one of the themes of the CEO conference was the lack of skilled labor to compete with all the foreign countries we got to compete with.
Yeah.
And everybody says the same thing. A trained technician coming out of high school, you got to retrain them or you got to train them because they don't have the skills. It's really a big gap in where we need to get to. It's a huge issue, I think.
Well, we just have to do a better job of, explaining to parents what a good job looks like nowadays, and just make sure it's all on the table and let people make a more informed decision, I think.
Well, your talk and pushing around, skill jobs, the importance of them, and then I think we can use the 2-year college route as more of a vocational training ground as an adjunct add-on to high school.
Yeah.
And then they come out of that and they've got skills, they're ready to go, they're ready to weld or whatever it is and do machine tooling and all the things, the sophisticated stuff we need. So, but you're on the right path, and I'm with you completely. I'm right behind you, big guy.
Hey, look, I'm trying. You work on Panetta, I'll work on Rockefeller. Somewhere between the two of us, we'll move the needle.
I saw that nice exchange with him. You did pretty well. I think you came up. He also got the oil guys yesterday, so I'm sure you were in pretty good shape. They must have been on after you, huh?
Yeah, I softened them up for him.
Oh, man. I saw him all last night at dinner, and I said, that's a no-win situation. It isn't going to happen, but you guys did a good job.
Well, look, I'm really sorry I missed you in D.C., but now that I've got your iPad, we ought to do this from time to time.
Hey, let's do it, yeah. And don't forget my offer to come out here this summer, and we'll have a little fun. We can fish, and we got a little dirt to move, and I'll put you right up in the cab.
You promised me a tutorial on one of those excavators or a bulldozer or something, so
you got
I'll
it
be there, and I'll call in advance. I promise.
You got it, Mike. Hey, it's great to talk to you as usual. Thanks for all the help at ConExpo, and keep doing what you're doing. We really appreciate it and like it.
It's my pleasure. You keep an eye on my hat.
I got it right here. You'll see it when you come in every time. It doesn't get out of my sight, I'll tell you that.
Good deal.
See you, Mike.
See you next time.
Good to be with you. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.